with meteorologist Julia Blanchett.
Today in western Colorado, we're expecting record-breaking warmth. Our forecasted high is 60 degrees, and our record high, which was previously established in 2010, is about 54 degrees, and we are definitely surpassing that, so we will be reclaiming that for our calendar year. We broke a record high yesterday, but this record warmth is not keeping our forecast feeling much like Christmas, and our pre-Christmas heat is going to last going forward at least for the next day or so, because with 60 degrees today, Tuesday we have 61 degrees, but there is a subtle change here in that forecast. We gain some cloud coverage on Tuesday, and then when we gain that cloud coverage, we could turn that into moisture. The moisture will not start to populate in a forecast until the evening hours, but a 40% chance for rain going into Christmas Eve and then maybe even into Christmas Day. So let's talk about that, because specific to Colorado, the Futurecast radar shows us seeing some of that moisture getting ready to cross over into our state right at dinner time. It's coming from the southwest primarily, and eventually we will be left with rain after dark going into Thursday, which is better than sunshine and heat, at least for that Christmas forecast. Some of the mountains could see a few flurries, nothing too serious because temperatures have been far too warm to support any sort of snowfall. But for the low valleys, that rain could last a couple days. Thursday by 8 p.m. it's still around, and going into Friday it could still be around. And by that point our temperatures are doing better, they're cooler, so we could start to see some snow in the high country. But what does that mean in terms of travel? Let's talk about the big picture forecast, because looking at Tuesday at 5 a.m., there's a few different locations where we might have trouble seeing travel in and out of. And the first one being the New England area. We could see a lot of this moisture stopping travel along the eastern half of the country, but we could also see a ton of moisture coming our direction from the Pacific West, and that's the same moisture which will track inwards and eventually bring us rain in Colorado. But going forward into Tuesday and then into Wednesday and even into Thursday, things are slowly moving, and we are getting that moisture into our neighboring states as well. So just keep that in mind if you're traveling by air or even by car. There could be some delays in the mix because of all the change on the way. But we need the rain, so we can't complain, and we do need to cool down those temperatures, so we're excited to do that. 60 degrees in Grand Junction, 63 in Delta, 61 in Montrose, and about 61 in Cortez, and those lows tonight are about 35 in Grand Junction, 33 in Delta, 32 in Montrose, and 29 in Cortez. The 7-day forecasts show you moisture moving in and becoming pretty probable in the coming days, but we do have to push through the warmth as we wait. So about a 60-degree high today, turning to 61 tomorrow, but the chance for rain is increasing going forward after that. The Montrose area is 61 degrees today, 60 tomorrow, and turning to 55 by Wednesday. Thursday will drop to 54 before we hit about 50 degrees flat. So some cooler temperatures are on the way and some moisture, which is definitely good news. The Delta forecast is 63 degrees, and by Tuesday 62, Wednesday and Thursday 58 turns to 57, and Friday 54 degrees. Last but not least, Cortez is also expecting rain. Probabilities for rain will move in later this week. We have a few days of warmth first.